Hi, my name's Tom Foose. I work at the Beaver County Jail, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Beaver County. This is the second time I have taken this course. I truly believe in it. I'm addicted to it, and the warden, we convinced our warden to send us here last year, and he fell in love with it also due to the fact that there is no striking, and he truly believes in it. Our self-defense instructor, Mario Monak, he fell in love with it. He came this year and actually extended our time to do the training at the jail, and I truly appreciate it from him. I highly recommend this to any law enforcement officers in any field, and this is just the greatest thing in the world right now.
Just want to say that this is one of the best defense systems that I've been taught. You know, I'm 125 pounds soaking wet. I can't rely on punches and strikes and kicks and things like that. In the police department environment, you really need to have a system that works for everybody. Works for the biggest guy, works for the smallest guy. And I happen to fall in that smaller category. During this whole week, I went up against guys that weighed me by at least 80 pounds. And these maneuvers successfully worked every time. Not because of my strength, not because of their size, but because of the techniques themselves.
It gives you a deep insight into what's going to happen to you if you get on your back on the street. And this course just exemplifies that to a great degree and teaches you how to protect yourself in all of those instances. I'm 70 years old, and the way this course was taught, anybody can do it, and it's so beneficial for law enforcement.
My name is Chief Martin Reagan of Jefferson Hills Police Department, just outside the city of Pittsburgh. I've been a police officer for 30 years and been to a lot of different classes over those years, and been injured in the line of duty a couple of times. And this class, for me, is one of most importance because it'll give me the opportunity to take back to my officers, so maybe they won't be in the same position as either myself was at certain times of my career, or in the future they might not get hurt. And that's the most important aspect of this class, is to keep police officers safe. So any chief out there that is looking for a system that is broken down and you can get the best training for your training dollar, believe me, this is the course you want to put your guys into. I would only recommend one thing that you do, though, is make it available for all of your officers to have the opportunity to come. Just not one or two, that's a great place to start, but I know next year I'll be looking to put more of my officers in this class if it's available.
Hey, my name's Cameron Cook. I work at Howard County Police Department out of Baltimore, Maryland. It's my first time in an instructor's course like this for Jiu-jitsu. I mean, I had exposure to it in my department, but this course was key. I mean, not only did we learn techniques, I mean, that were incredible, you know, step-by-step procedures, but we also learned how to teach these moves, and I want to be an instructor at my department. And without this course, that couldn't happen, because you learn how to actually teach it, because it's a lot different element when you are performing the moves yourself in your head than when you have to actually tell someone about the moves. So, I mean, that was probably the biggest thing.
Paul Sanchez, 15 years law enforcement, military, border patrol, and now with the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. All I can say is for a week, it's amazing how much you learn from the beginning, novice, student after teaching for 7 years, to even an advanced person can take this course and totally understand everything that it's about and be able to walk away with a lot of knowledge, probably better skill than they probably ever had in their life.
Hi, my name is Mario Monak. I'm a lieutenant at the Beaver County Jail in West Aliquippa in Pennsylvania. Just got done finishing up with the law enforcement Gracie Academy class. Best class I've taken, hands down. I've been a self-defense instructor for quite a while at the jail, and there's nothing I've ever been taught compared to this. This is true, real, hands-on stuff, real-life scenario stuff that will clearly save your life. Everything I've learned before is basically out the window after today, and that's just the truth.
My name is Mark Pyle. I'm from the Grandview Police Department in Kansas City, Missouri. I came here because I have been an airline pilot for 30 years in the instructional end of the business. I've been both a instructor and a checker of airline pilots, and I've also issued certificates for the FAA as a designee. So I was very interested in learning some instructional techniques for martial arts to bring back to my department. I'm a rookie, believe it or not, in the police business, and so I wanted to learn to defend myself on the streets with very, very little martial arts background. My background has been 2 years or less of Taekwondo and some ground fighting with Steve Crawford in Kansas City. And I didn't really know what to expect when I came here. I came here, quite frankly, with a great deal of apprehension that I would be so far behind the power curve that I wouldn't be able to do the techniques and to compete with the rest of the class. And what Rener Gracie has done is put everybody at ease, regardless of your experience level or your confidence level from day one. That both Rener and Brian, the instructors in this, for their relative youth, at least compared to a 60-year-old man, have brought such a degree of maturity to it. That was so much beyond my expectation. I really thought that Rener was a bit older, not because he looks older, but because of the maturity that he brings to this course. So I appreciate so much the opportunity to be here. Far exceeded my expectation level, and I really look forward to bringing what I can back to Grandview.